Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? It's 5:30 p.m., 5:38 p.m. on the Pacific Coast on Thursday. Waiting for Pastor Paul Bagley to have his show start, to have Michael from around the world do an interview on YouTube. You can watch that live. That'll be later on tonight. And like I say, I was waiting for that. And I was like, oh, let's go see what Mr. Dan's doing. And I was like, oh, check it out. He did do a tweet, and it was 22 hours ago. And what the timing in between that was 190 hours and 11 minutes. Third is first. Third number goes to first, which is 0, which goes 1911, if you're interested in things like that. But what I want to sit there and say, I don't know if anybody has noticed or talked about this, because I'm sure they just see nothing but a joke, something to laugh at, right? But if you do listen to Michael from around the world, he is talking about the soft disclosures that are coming and hard disclosures. And one of them is the moon. That we are unaware of what the moon truly really is. Yes? Leave that as it is. There's enough conspiracy theories out there to keep you busy on that forever. But what I wanted to sit there and say, we had just watched let's see if I can turn this light off. There was a tragedy in Houston just recently. And people, we love listening to music, but a lot of times we don't realize the consequences that the music does to us. And I was just kind of looking at the moon, and I was going to maybe talk about some of the craters on here and the lighting on them, but I was like, oh, it's just not even, why even bother with something like that? I wouldn't be teaching anybody anything new if they didn't already know it. But what I did notice, and I want to ask you if you've seen anybody talk about this, and why is there so many demonic faces in this here moon picture? Let's see if I can't. I mean, look at those eyes and nose and fangs. Is it just me that sees these eyes and nose and fangs? Just me? And, you know, this is going to be coming through a couple different, I mean, look at the skull, the nose, the mouth. There's a goat over here. This, I believe, is a goat over here. I don't really see it looking through the two cameras when I was looking just on my phone on the Twitter. But if you look at this picture and blow it up, you are going to see demonic faces everywhere. Why is that? Why are all those faces? Okay, let me see if I could just look at the camera here. Let me see if I can find that goat again. Was he up here? Well, that wolf thing, right? Like I said, I didn't see that the first time. It's just so scary. Oh, there's like, you see the, let me see, can you see the mouth? There's a mouth right here. It looks like a dragon type of thing, or I don't know. It's just, why are these on here? You know, look at this. Ugh. Yeah, you'll pull it up on your own screens and see these things on there. You know, I guess I should say I hope you don't. Ignorance is bliss. Gosh darn, that looks just scary to me. But anyways, I don't know if they're trying to hide anything in our face, if they're laughing at us, if they're trying to show us things that get ready. They're showing somebody. You know, I mean, these things aren't done accidentally. This particular spot of the moon wasn't picked accidentally, was it? And then they just made a meme real quick, just picked one that's got all these demonic faces on it. Dude, gads, I have no idea what happened behind me. Fireplace just went nuts. My dog's sleeping. Well, I was going to point out the other one. The creeps. God bless Jesus Christ, His grace. Yeah, doesn't even matter. They come and go. I see these type of things like that, you know, in the rocks and the trees since I was a kid, where you know, we'll be in hikes or walking, and I'll point it out to somebody. I'm like, hey, check out that rock over there, and then they'll see the rock morph into being alive with the face on it, and you know, I'm always amazed because I always thought it was like a treat or fun or exciting, I guess, some sort of way. But every time I would show somebody else or I'd point it out to them, man, they would freak out. Don't get me wrong, I've had plenty of scary experiences, physically and spiritually. So, you know, but yeah, that was good timing for whatever it was back behind me to fall. Yeah, I got a mess back there. Okay. Well, like I say, if you're interested in seeing how that we are at war, and it is a spiritual war, people are starting to really start to grasp this concept that it is a spiritual war. Any kind of physical war, a country against a country, or even, you know, within its own country, because what the civil wars have happened in many countries throughout history and time. It's not just an American thing. Civil war, just war period, is not because of physical man. Man doesn't do those type of things. It's because of the spiritual world controlling man, and then a man allowing their thoughts to be controlled by spiritual demonic forces. Yeah? Yeah. So anyways, I just thought I would point out something here. Maybe Michael from around the world tonight. We'll even talk about the moon tonight. Not really sure. There is a blood moon, I believe. The full moon this month is going to be the longest blood moon. Which reminds me, I can remember when I was very young, very young. It was before, you know, it couldn't have been before the second grade. But we lived in a cul-de-sac as a kid. And I can remember playing, it was, you know, the classic normal things, you know, as soon as the street lights would come on, you know, everybody would be home or you'd be in trouble. And boy, I can remember this one particular night, the full moon came up, and as it just came up over the housetops, it was this fiery red. You know, we've all seen a fiery red moon, but it happened to be my first time seeing it. And man, I ran crying, screaming into the house. I told my dad about it. I was so hysterical that he had to come outside with me, calm me down, show me that it was okay and that it was nothing, that it was just a red blood moon. So the first time I saw it as a little kid, it triggered something in me that just brought terror and horror. Much like some of the pictures that are being shown right here. I can also remember as a kid being, you know, hey, can you see the man on the moon? And I accidentally got everybody around me mad because I couldn't play along and pretend that I could see a man on the moon. I could never see it. I could never, ever let my mind see whatever that was, the man on the moon. Still can't. But I can't see demons and demonic presence on the moon on this person's Twitter page. Government's got a funny way of doing things, don't they? Oh well, God bless you. God bless America. I hope you catch Michael from around the world on Pastor Paul Begley tonight on YouTube. God bless you.